welcome to Red and Black TV. I'm your host, Stos, co-host Banana. Usual panel heads, Azza and Boz. What's cracking, lads?
What's going on, boys?
What's happening?
It feels like it's been a while, yeah?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
I haven't seen anything on YouTube, man. I was disappointed with this crew, bro.
I know.
Yeah, I know,
It's pretty bad.
I missed the last
on our behalf.
podcast. Yeah,
Yeah.
soccer's getting a bit hectic. Three rounds from round one, so
That's all.
heavy schedule, man. So missed
Might
the
as well
last
dabble
one.
in that. Give us a little bit of thoughts on your midweek game against Wanderers, bro.
Yeah,
Another
so we
20s.
just Wanderers last week. So we went over to the place at Blacktown. There's facilities there. Facilities are amazing. I went there a couple times, but I never had the chance to kind of walk around and see it. So this was the first time I went early. I walked around. So there's around, I think, 9 fields, which shared between the youth, the W League, and the first grade men's team. Result was 2-2. We scored a goal last 30 seconds, but if we're gonna dabble into, I'll just dabble into it real quick. I was really disappointed about one thing. We versed Wanderers, the youth team, a few times in the past, and bro, they've always been the best team because obviously they select the best crop of kids out there, the best talent. But now, as soon as the game started, I looked at their shape and it was a 3-5-2.
Yep.
It was exactly Carl Robinson's system.
Yep.
And so as soon as I seen that, I kind of tweaked things. So and I changed the game plan from keep the possession to a fast counter-attacking style.
Yep.
So transition, I
Get in
told
the
the boys get into that transition real quick from defense to attack, and we exposed them.
Yep.
And you know what? They had probably 65 to 70% possession.
Yep.
But bro, they did not threaten us at all. It
Yeah.
was just left to right, shift.
Who's the coach?
Boring stuff.
Chef was
Okay.
the coach for the
Do you
under
reckon that
20s.
Robinson implements his style
So
down the
that's the
ranks?
question I'm going to come
Yeah.
to, right? So obviously the first grade coach Carl Robinson's come in and said, "Listen, I want my senior teams, my 20s, and whatever else.
It's the
I
same
want
system.
my same system applied in these teams, right?"
Yep.
So obviously, the logic behind that is if they do get called up to first grade, they're familiar with the system and
slot straight in.
they slot
Yep.
straight in. But then you ask yourself, if you're changing coaches every year, do you change the whole fucking program every year? Yeah. You know what I mean? So
But how do you also know that the players in the under 20s suit that system as well?
exactly. Now the question I want to put forward to you guys and the viewers now: should our youth development program have its own identity? Where whenever we bring in coaches, we say we're going to stick to our identity. An example of this is the Barcelona youth system, the La Masia or whatever they call it. Yeah,
Yep.
they keep that identity. So whoever they're bringing, players or coaches,
Yep.
they adjust to that program that's there. That's their identity.
Yep.
Do we change our identity every time a first grade coach changes? That's the question.
It's a tough one.
Tough
Like
one.
it, you're gonna have to, man.
Because bro, when we versed them 2-3 years ago,
Yep.
they were playing the 4-3-3
Quality formation.
quality formation, yeah. And bro, they were fucking ripping into everyone.
Do we have
We
a
couldn't
director
stop
of
it.
football?
Oh, I believe they,
Isn't
yeah.
that wouldn't be the director of football's decision what to play?
So obviously,
4-3-3, whatever.
obviously, Carl Robinson has a bigger say than him and says this is how I want the club to be set up.
It looks like it.
Again, I get the logic behind it.
I get it.
But with our history of changing coaches, do you all every time we bring in someone new change the program? You know, and
I would be.
you would,
Yeah.
okay.
100%. Because it goes back to what you said. Like, especially if players that potentially get promotion,
Yep.
they need to know what's going on with the whole system.
Yeah, yeah,
In my eyes.
yeah.
That's my opinion. Anyway.
Bro,
pros and cons for
I had a close up look at some of the young kids we have. That Lachlan Rose, his younger brother.
Yep.
So as you all know, might know, Lachlan Rose and his younger brother both trialled for Wanderers. Lachlan Rose got cut, didn't make it to the team, and his younger brother did.
Yep.
Quality player, strong boy.
Yep. What position?
He plays a 9,
Left, right,
Yeah.
out.
but he's not your traditional. He's not your traditional 9. He's a strong, stocky boy, and he just holds the ball up, and he's very good on his
Target
feet.
man? More of a target man?
Yeah, and Grozos, his younger brother. Can I say, bro? I've been around youth football for over 7 years now,
Yeah, he's just dead.
and he's probably the best player I've seen, bro.
Wow.
Best player. That's a rap. That's a big rap from me because I'm very critical. I find.
Yeah, of course.
But bro, he is a talent. He reminds me of who was that?
Me, just say me.
Yeah, but it reminds me of a banana, bro.
That one shot, I want just training
One
ground.
shot, one
Ah,
shot.
Who was
hit
that?
the crossbar.
Who was that Melbourne City kid that played for Australia World Cup? Short bloke. He went to Celtics. No.
Azani. Azani.
He reminds me of Azani, bro. Just so silky, left footer. So keep an eye out for him, man. I definitely see him break into first grade at some point in the next 2 seasons. He's much, I would say this, some might not agree, but he's much more talented than his brother.
Well,
Yeah.
there you have
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into post-match.
Let's do it.
Our second derby against MacArthur Ram at Cabletown Stadium.
Yeah.
Well, interesting game of football, yeah, to say the least.
2 different halves. Yeah.
Yes, it was a game of halves, I believe. What are your thoughts, lads?
Go on, banana.
I'll go first. First half was rubbish. First half was fucking yuck, man.
Worst of the season.
It were probably one of the
It was
worst.
horrendous.
But there you go again. We're doing the same again. It's either we play good in the first half and then we play rubbish in the second half. Now it looks like we've changed it around. We've played first half rubbish and second half came out good. Yeah, first half, like, I don't want to.
At least they're keeping it interesting.
Yeah.
Like we can't predict which half they're going to play well in.
I don't know. Like fucking with the corner, the corner.
So when are we going to get a 90-minute team?
Exactly. That's the question now. When are we going to get a 90-minute performance?
Our excuses early on in the season were, all right, it's still early.
Early season's past, man.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't.
games.
We can't use that excuse anymore. It's early in the season.
But hey, like, see, in second half, first half we played that formation you're saying was that
3-5-2.
5, whatever, the boring park your bus, wait for a counter attack,
Yeah,
and then all right, we were 1-1. We got up to 1-1 and 2-1. They bring in the subs, bring in
subs.
Georgieski and
Great subs.
and Kamel. Changed the
How-
game.
how good was
Changed-
Kamel?
Not only that, he changed the formation. Man.
Yeah.
He gave Tracy more freedom.
Yeah.
Tracy was once again
Because he was playing flat
for about
in the midfield, was he not?
Yeah, for about 60 minutes, it was still fuck all, man. And until he changed the formation, then Tracy came into fucking play, man.
That's the first time he's changed the formation.
that
if I'm
formation is good if you can get a lead. If you can get a lead, it's great for you. Sit back, and it's really hard to score against a team like that. But when you're chasing a game, right? I don't think it's a formation to go with. And you know what? Credit to him, he made the change.
Yeah.
But maybe can we start a game with attacking with that change, with that tweak? Do we need to go behind to start playing more aggressive?
Yeah.
You know, so
I think that would be fair to say to try something
Kamel's got to
different.
get a run.
Yeah.
He came
I
out
reckon
strong.
he
He did a
actually
lot.
deserves a start now.
yeah,
Honestly,
he did well.
from that.
You know who else came on good? Georgieski,
yeah,
man.
Georgievski did
He
well.
had a good
He
game.
actually did well.
Yeah.
Hey, he got into the box one stage there. I thought he was
I
going to.
thought he was going to finish it off.
Fair play to the McDonald's. You did very well, man.
My Comshu shout out to all the Comshus.
That's all. He's, you know what that is? He's hungry now.
Yeah.
He wants to get back into that starting lineup.
Well, that's credit to him.
Wednesday.
And you know what? Can I be honest with you? I think as much as I rate Aquilani,
Aquilina.
I always say Aquilani. I don't know why. Was that he played for Liverpool, didn't he, back in the day? Anyway, he's Maltese anyway. It's all good.
He understands.
Now, honestly, from his performances the last few games, he started off very strong, but I feel like he's starting to get very predictable, man.
He's young.
And
You got to remember he's young. So like, if we get 3
I
good
get it,
games
but
out of
he's-
him out of 4, that's not too bad.
I don't know. I think he gets into a position where he just gets lost, man. And I think a lot of the defenders have worked him out now. You know what I mean? So
Well, if we're going to go off Carl Robinson's patterns of coaching, right? The first game Georgievski started was not the best. Aquilina came on and made a difference.
Yep.
And then the next game he started with Aquilina. He benched Georgievski.
Should
So
go
if
that
we're
way
going
now.
to stick to what he's done,
Yeah.
he should give Georgievski a start in the next
Absolutely.
game.
You got to give him a go.
Yeah. Is
I would after that.
is
performance.
Aquilina getting a bit comfortable?
I think
Maybe a
so.
little bit tired.
He's getting a bit complacent. as well.
Complacent.
Yeah.
Does he need a bit of a, you know what I mean?
Shake up again.
A shake up again and work hard. So that's, I'd love to see Georgievski start the next game.
I agree with
It's a
that.
credit to both Robertson and Georgievski because you think from both sides, if it's true that Robertson and Georgievski had the fallout in Newcastle and it's kind of carried on here. Firstly, Robertson.
Was that true? I didn't know about that. Did they have a fallout in Newcastle?
I believe
rumours, yeah.
that's the rumors. So yeah.
If it's true that's true that happened, Robertson had to kind of eat his pride a bit to bring him on, and Georgievski he's been warming up for the last couple of games at half time, never coming on. Him and one more other sub has never come on.
I think.
And
But how do we know Carl Robertson had to bite his pride? How do you know
No,
Jajewski didn't rock up on Monday at training, had to buy his pride and put in hard?
100%.
You know, so it takes they both.
I honestly think Robinson as a coach isn't that type of person to hold a grudge. I think he would like base selections on performances and have the team as number one priority.
Robinson-
You know what I
No,
mean? Even if he had a falling out with George in the past, I don't think he's
I
that
don't
type
see
of
him
coach.
with too much of an ego.
I think he's straightforward. Even his after game interviews, you just watch it. They're straight up honest.
No,
Straight to the point. No
he's
bullshit.
straightforward.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm gonna say, a Beanie, bro. He's gotta drop the handbrake, bro. Fuck, he doesn't want to run. I don't know. Does he scared to score? Is he scared to go? He was.
I feel he's improved, but I don't think he's
You know what, Dawn,
where
when
we need him to be.
He gets in a
Like,
chance to go on the burst, man. I can't remember who put him through. Backhouse put him through, or someone put him through. He was clear on goal. All he had to do
He
was
doesn't
just
have those
doesn't
legs
have it.
anymore.
Go.
He doesn't have the legs anymore, Banana. That speed, he doesn't
He's
have it
30 years
anymore.
old, man.
When I say leg, he doesn't have that speed, that pace anymore.
This was the game for me that I realised, like Boz said before in the other broadcast about his injury, and he just doesn't come back with the pace. He had one chance where he could have stood up the defender, and he didn't. He didn't. Like, he kept running diagonal. So
Is he
defender
scared,
put
or
to
what
his
is
body.
it,
He just-
man?
He doesn't have the pace.
Don't be
doesn't have
scared,
the pace,
bro.
man.
No, I think
That's gone.
it's a pace scenario, man. I agree with the
gone from
boys.
him.
Again, I said, we remember when we think of a Beanie before he came here, the last memories we had him in the league was a Beanie that was 5-6 younger.
Yeah.
He's come back a bigger, stronger, bulkier boy. So he's put on a bit of mass overseas, right? So we can't expect that same Beanie that left Australia. Yeah, he's lost a lot of pace. He's lost a lot of pace, man.
So I don't know how he's going to fit now because
Well, I said to you guys and all the viewers, he averages 1 goal a year. I think he scored his only goal this year.
Well, in saying that, all right, obviously massive shout out to Mitch Duke, all right, who's coming back into the equation now.
Yeah, the Duke.
Yeah,
mad
signing.
dog.
So with our ex-captain coming back now, is he going to be starting?
Oh, he really gets fit.
once his match fit, you got to.
Well, he should be fit.
Why wouldn't he be match fit? He was playing.
Well, he's in a fucking hotel now, running around like a
Relax,
lunatic.
man. It's 2 weeks. He's not going to completely lose his match fitness.
I know
he might
that.
not start first game.
But that's up to the manager.
you-
No, it's not up to us.
Did you watch
I
his
get it.
interview on Fox Sports?
No, I didn't, no.
I watched his
The honest
interview
one.
today. So he runs 3.5 kilometers in his hotel room a
I've
day.
seen it.
So the hotel, he showed a photo of his hotel, bro. It's literally
this
10
is-
meters.
The shoebox.
It's a shoebox.
Oh, it is
bro.
a shoebox.
It's a shoebox. So he runs.
I think JT sorted it out. Get him in the bed
Is it
now.
maybe the same the shoebox we were in Melbourne?
International phone calls to Bosnia.
So he runs 8 steps there, turns around 8 steps this way. So he did that like a
3
freaking
kilometers.
like he's in
Credit
jail,
to him.
bro. He
That's
ran
madness.
3.5 kilometers.
Credit to him.
And bro, all right, it's not the same as, but it shows his hunger.
Yeah.
You know, he wants
Yeah.
to slot straight right back in.
Yeah.
Question, man.
Question is,
Who do you drop?
do you drop Coxie onto the bench?
No,
No.
I don't.
I don't.
I don't.
You play them
I,
both. They played both.
I would still start.
If you play
Coxie.
both, you're changing a system, Banana.
They play, I know, but they play
But bear
both
in
last
mind,
year.
but in saying that, I'm saying that without Mueller being 100% fit as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Muller has to start when he's fit.
For me,
No, let's go off. Let's go off a full strength team.
Yep.
Who are we starting? No
For
injuries.
me,
I'm going Duke,
Mueller
man.
Duke.
Yeah.
That's why I'm starting.
Yeah, Muller and Duke.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Without hesitation.
Duke's got the pace.
We always say Cox is more of an impact player.
Yep.
You know, when you're chasing a game, 70th minute, go in with 2 strikers, you know what I mean, cause a bit of havoc. So, and bro, you know what the best part is? We always said the missing piece of the puzzle was
I know,
a
it's
fucking
freaking
9,
me out,
bro.
eh?
Got it.
It's
We said it, bro.
Hey, and who caught it? Oh, yeah, the boss. Boss caught it, huh?
Podcast number
Podcast one, bro.
Number 1. Yeah, just again with that, a lot of players do go overseas, bro. And again, what I said, what he reiterated today in the interview, he goes, I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
He goes, I was being played on the wing, and he goes, when I'm not happy, he goes, that reflects onto the football field.
psychological thing.
It was a more psychological, and
Dominoes.
that's it's like, as I said, it's a domino effect.
Yep.
So if you're not happy, you're not going to perform.
That's it.
So obviously, his agent reached out to Australian teams. From what I heard, he rejected the Wanderers' first offer.
Oh, really?
So they went at him with a second offer, which he accepted.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Bring him home.
Getting back to the game, I want to mention 2 things. First thing would be the club. Now we obviously criticise the club, criticise JT and all that stuff. In this case, I'm going to say credit to the club. When it comes to MacArthur, we know that they charge Sydney FC $50, and what goes around comes around. They've charged us how many times? $50 Sydney FC. But from what I've read and what I've been told is that our club and MacArthur apparently either sat together. I don't know if there's a gentleman's agreement and didn't charge us $50. They only charge us whatever $30 or whatever it is, which ends up coming to $40 after you pay all the fees and stuff. But they didn't have to, and they did. So it helps.
So do you think that's like a hatred for the East from both sides?
I hope it is.
Like, you know what I mean?
We have a common enemy, bro.
hatred.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, like it's good, eh? I personally, I think the new APL, whatever you want to call it, needs to sit down and go $25 away fans cap done. But our club didn't have to do it, and they did it.
Yeah, credit there.
Yeah, credit there. And the other thing is the away supporters at the game. We had a whole
fucking
bay.
standing.
It was good. Like, it actually brought back that vibe.
Brilliant.
We had a whole bay of active. I didn't realize
It sounded good on TV.
it was good, man. I didn't realize
Sensational.
at the time that the whole stadium, that side stadium, was all Western Sydney until we did Who Do You Sing For?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have they ripped off Who Do We Sing For?
No, we did it.
No. I've heard the Bulls were doing Who Do We Sing For? A similar like chant, but they tweaked it.
I doubt it,
So that a
bro.
few of the boys were near the
The
MacArthur
bullpen.
The bullpen or whatever.
Bullpen. Shout out to the bullpen. Eyes on the
No,
banner.
but in all honesty, can I ask a
hear it.
serious question here? Fuck, I feel like I can still with the Bills now. But
They weren't that bad. They weren't that
Oh, so it's
bad.
not that bad at the
Not
ground.
bad.
No, it wasn't
It's
TV.
terrible on TV, man. Like, honest to God.
But they weren't ringing it that much. I didn't hear it that
No,
much.
no. Maybe because
Look, guys, I just want to say we've always been telling our fans to come out to the games. That was an awesome turnout. Not only that, it felt like it was a pre-COVID game.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like COVID affected the atmosphere as well. Doran scored. He went over to the corner, and everyone was going
Hey,
crazy.
Fainted.
honestly,
But what a fucking goal.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, you know, the fact of the matter, the finish was like world class,
Yeah.
But for me, it was the work leading up to
charge
it.
down, the charge down.
That charge and then beating that player and then going on that burst. And then obviously to have the vision and then just chip Federici, who was in no man's land.
Do you remember the Wayne Rooney goal in the MLS?
Yeah.
Yes.
When everyone went up and then he came back all the way to halftime, sprinted, chased down the player that was on open goal,
Yeah, it's
and then
across
turned
him.
around and
Very
put in the.
similar.
Back, yeah.
It's just that English fucking that stubbornness, bro.
mentality,
Their refusal to give up, and he went into 2 tackles, and then just the experience to chip the keeper from that
Can I
far
ask
out.
just a question?
Yeah,
If that was Yeboah, where would the ball have ended
straight
up?
into the RBB, bro. Straight into the
The
RBB.
ball would have been on the floor. He would have fell down. He would have fell over.
Yeah, boa, bro.
Your boy, bro. I don't know if you watch this or anyone that watches it in the group, man. If they can show you this bit, I'm gonna say here, guys, put boots on, bro. Stop wearing indoors, bro. Why do you slide over so much, man? What's
What's going on with you,
Are you
bro?
drunk? Do you drink Grey Goose before you come on, guys?
Well, it's
Bro,
I think your ball's lost his passion for football.
There's something
It's
there.
just,
I think
dude,
he
how
has.
about that stage? He gets into the box. All right, whatever. He ended up getting flagged offside, and he's taken 500 touches. All right, I'm like, bro, pull the fucking trigger. And in the end, Federici just dived on him and took the ball pretty much.
Nah,
I nearly ripped my hat because of you, bro. Fucking, you fucking.
But it's not this game. Last game he couldn't even string a pass.
What do you mean? His first touch was like it was the touch of a rapist, bro.
And if Duke
like
comes,
the
it's not
balls
gonna
were
Well,
coming.
you know, like we say, if Juki comes, he drops to third choice.
Yeah, he's
so we don't
out.
fucking have to see that
Unlucky.
trash anymore, bro.
Also, Cox's celebration when he scored.
Oh,
Shut
shut
up,
up.
Foxy.
Like he went, he grabbed the ball,
Can I-
he came, gave us a salute. I was like, "Eats all lad." Like, credit to you, I mean, like honestly, he showed passion there.
What about the second goal? I know you want to go there, don't you? You wanna
Back's
go to
his
the second
flick,
goal?
Oh fuck! Surely, like so. Was that intentional?
Clearly
He
was,
said it
bro.
was. He said it was.
That
He
was
said it
intentional.
Yeah.
It looked like
As
a
a
training-
shot. And then it
no.
didn't come off and turned into an assist.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
then Cox freaking glanced at him.
I honestly reckon it was a training ground thing, bro. Because when
ground.
it was, bro.
That's a big
Something
call.
they're working on the training
I
ground.
hope so.
I swear to God, man. Because when Tracy came over, Backers came over too.
Bro, that's
Then he
a
stood-
spontaneous move, bro.
Yeah.
That's not a training
can
ground.
I reckon he was trying for another flick, but that one worked out. You know what I mean?
I don't think it was too difficult, man. You just lift your...
Heavy,
Honestly,
heavy.
what do you do, bro?
That's-
You lift your foot up sideways and flick it on. I see that
Could've
much
been anywhere,
like...
bro.
Oh,
Could've
it's
been
lucky,
anywhere.
bro. That's
Yeah,
hard.
man. It's
That
not
is
like
hard.
he done a fucking bicycle kick.
It's luck.
He just flicked it on, you know what I mean? So,
But hey, credit to him.
But-
That second half we played well. There's only gonna be one.
all right, we played well. Why are we eating goals from set pieces, boys?
You know what's funny? You know what stats freaking me out? That we haven't conceded a goal in open play yet.
Yeah, 6
You know
set
that?
pieces, 2
We've
penalties.
copped
So that should put more importance on our set pieces.
a 1,000,000%.
What are we getting wrong, guys?
The height. in the
They were
corners.
tall boys. bro.
Who's that young kid at the back?
You know what?
Nada.
That
Nada.
first goal,
Nada
first
is-
goal was Ziggy's fault.
Ziggy's fault.
100%.
Second one, I'm gonna put on Nada.
Second one, he was alone. He was left alone. We
Left
said
alone.
it,
I
bro.
think Nada. I watched the replay. Nada was meant to be marking him. I think.
What are you
Hey,
saying?
but you know what? But fair play to Nada. Bro, how much has that kid improved and just stepped up in playing in this team, dude? He has a lot of potential.
That
man.
is a credit to the youth system because
Absolutely.
we're versing the under 20s and the oldest player is 18 years old.
Yep.
We're talking, bro, they had a kid in the midfield, yeah? And I spoke to their coach the next day. We spoke on Facebook. He was 15 years old, bro, playing in the under 20s. And he didn't look out of place. And so I watched Nada's interview, and he said, you know, over the years I've been playing age groups higher than what I am.
Yep.
And he goes, that's why when I went straight into the first grade, he goes, I feel comfortable because I've been versing adults these last couple of years, you know. So that goes back to the setup they have at the Wanderers, the youth program.
Yeah.
You know,
McGowan's out from 4 to 8 weeks.
Honestly, testament to him, Bob, because at such a young age as a defender, he can. He reads the game so well, man.
calm.
Like it's quality, man.
Bright
Honestly,
future.
yeah, a very bright future, man.
Right
Well, he's gonna be playing for a while because McGowan's out for 4 to 8 weeks. Taz is out for.
Did we learn what McGowan's injury is?
No, that Robertson
I think
said
I-
4 to 8. He goes, they don't know exactly. He goes, but
What is it,
between 4 to
knee?
8.
I reckon
He didn't say.
I reckon to be safe,
say.
just give him a few extra weeks.
Taz
on
was
top of
ankle.
that.
Taz was
Just to
ankle.
make it safe.
McGowan's not bad.
Can you add a few extra weeks on it?
Just add a few.
Yeah.
Banana, question for you.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Do you take that captain's armband off Dorans and give it straight to Dukey?
No way.
Not straight. I'll wait a few games.
I'll give it to
And then
Bacchus.
give back to him. Yeah, I don't know why. Why not? What would you
Bacchus.
do?
Bro, how do you take the captain's armband off
Hey, give
Dorrance
it
right
to
now?
Tracy.
Let's be
you gotta
serious
get- you
here,
gotta
man. Dorrance is fucking performing, brother.
Yeah.
And you
Is
know
that what
what?
for?
He's improving every game. All right, he's not a creative player. We all know that, yeah? But he gets the job done, and he's starting to show a lot of
He gets the
grunt,
dirty work
and he's
done.
and he's showing leadership out there too, man. So for me, you can't take that.
He doesn't
armband
want
off
the
him.
spotlight.
Huh?
He's a player that doesn't want the
Skullsy.
spotlight. Yeah, he doesn't want to, be the best player on the park. He just wants to do his job.
That's it.
And that's just to clean the midfield up, bro. And he's doing that.
That's all.
You know, and that's what we brought him in for.
100%.
You know, so
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's gelling. It's good.
he's looking better every game. Let's put it
No,
that
I
way.
agree. You know, I just feel like, but in comparison to MacArthur, okay, I feel like technically, like they're like another level compared to us, man.
No, MacArthur.
No, they are. They are. Their players are a lot more technically sound than ours, man.
1-2
Nah,
players.
the Spanish
No, I'm
blokes
telling you
are
now,
Spanish
the
blokes.
way they move the fucking ball around, bro, is
watch-
crazy, man.
What they did to
Boss?
us in the first half is that they pressed us severely.
Do you agree,
They
boss?
severely pressed us. Then they ran out of it.
They done the same what they done to us the first game until he changed the formation around, and then we.
Unless
Put
it
him
looks
on
a
the
little
back
bit
foot.
different at the ground,
Well,
but from when I was watching it on TV,
This is the thing, Stos, right? You play 5 at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you lose a man in the middle of the park,
Yep.
which gives them the extra number. So what you're going to find is a lot of positions against us are going to keep that ball, pass the ball around because they've always got the extra man. And we
no,
said,
but I'm quoting on. I've watched the other MacArthur games as well, bro.
Yeah.
They move the ball around fucking
They're a good team, bro.
No, honestly,
Yeah, honestly.
they've got
Milicic has
like
done well.
individual plays in
Well,
there that
that's a-
are technical
bro,
as fuck.
Milicic, I always loved him.
100%.
Yeah, quality coach. I did my C license and I had a chance to sit with him for a couple of days. He's just
Yeah.
he's got a brain on him, bro. So as soon as they announced
the man
him,
behind
I
Popper.
said,
He was, yeah.
this team's gonna be good. Technically gonna be a good team. They're gonna know how to play football, man. And we're seeing that right now.
100%.
You know? And their players are coming good. That Derbyshire,
Yeah.
very good. Their 2 centre backs, Giants, man. They
Milligan
scored
wants
both
to
their
come back.
goals. So they're gonna be up there this
They
year,
didn't have
man.
Milligan this game.
Yeah, they didn't even have Milligan, bro.
Fuck, that's huge, bro. When you think about it, if Milligan was out there, fuck, like how different that game could have potentially been.
Massive.
Both teams
Let's
seem happy.
let's talk about one other thing, okay?
Here we go.
And fuck, Federici, okay? What the fuck, bro? That opportunity where the ball just would not go in for starters, and then the audacity of this bloke where he saves it off the line again, bro. Like, wow.
It's one of those things.
What do you fucking say? Like, honestly, man.
You gotta laugh.
Whatever, he got beat by Dorrans, whatever. That was his one blunder so far, I reckon, in his whole campaign. But, dude, I was
It's a
ready-
blunder, bro. It wasn't much of a blunder. He had to come out.
That's how we play.
Nah, but he he pushes a lot forward. He pushes too far forward, I think,
how he
as a keeper.
He
man.
plays a
And you'll get
sweeper
caught out.
keeper role.
You'll get caught out, you know?
Yeah.
But that ball just wouldn't go in, man.
You just have to laugh.
Hey, Russell hit crossbars, everything.
I'll say
Woodward.
this.
That's a FIFA Pro Clubs one.
Yeah, that was a pro club.
A lot of people might know on Instagram. There's a 433 page.
Yeah.
It's a footballing page, and they put up video. It's a European page, but it's got like 50 million followers, and they always
It's
put.
It's the sun too, bro. What's all
And I fucking seen that on 433 saying how many broken controllers in FIFA would there be. So yeah, we made world news, bro.
Wow,
100%.
Yeah.
that's
It's
crazy.
in the UK. The sun's
Gone everywhere.
there. I seen it in the morning.
All right, let's move on to victory.
Wednesday night. Here we come.
That is a must-win, boys.
Surely.
Surely.
Look,
Surely.
hey, honestly, boys, like, because obviously I watched the game before our game, which was the Raw victory game.
Yeah.
Wow, like Victory are really struggling, man. They are struggling big time, man. And like testament to fucking Raw as well, because they're playing good football, man. Okay, but
You know what I love about the Raw? They've fucked off Suncorp Stadium, went
gone
to a
to a small-
smaller ground, and the atmosphere is
how
buzzing,
good does
bro.
it look?
Nice ground.
Good.
Nice ground, nice,
10K,
more compact,
perfect.
10,000,
Yeah,
and
fucking
it's a
always.
buzz.
Yeah.
It's a buzzing rather than your Suncorp,
Yep.
empty
It's
fucking
like a
stadium.
ghost town. Yeah.
It's a
the
ghost
best thing
town,
they've
so
done
that's the
move.
best move they could have done,
100%.
and it's paying. You know, when
They
they
stayed
scored.
there for a long time.
Yeah. It's a
Hopefully.
bit north of Brisbane, but suits them.
Well, considering they're the only Queensland team,
Yeah,
they
why
should be have play. They should have fans coming from all over the state.
100%.
You know. But yeah, Victory is struggling. They've brought in a few French players. Again, when you look at their resume,
Yeah.
I had a look at a few chances before the season. You say, "Oh, all right, these
bad.
guys might step up." Oh, bro, it's just not happening.
I don't know, bro.
They come for a holiday.
I don't know. It's not. It looks like they haven't clicked yet at all, man.
Yeah.
Their
So when are they
goalkeeper's a
gonna
big
click?
loss. That Blondie they had the last couple of years. What was his name?
Thomas Lachlan.
Yeah, Lachlan Thomas. That's a big loss. You know, so for us, they're coming. They've won 1 out of their last 5 games,
Oh, they've got no form at all at the moment.
and so if
So
we
we
can't-
should bury them.
We should. If
We
we don't,
should.
Yeah.
if we don't, man, it's gonna be an
Alarm bells.
big
Well, let's remember we're playing at home. Our home's not our.
Yeah, we've got to make Para Fortress again.
In saying that, Wednesday night, fucking come out, guys. Come out,
100%.
support the, especially after that last game where, you know, I felt like the players fed off the energy from the crowd. And that's
Second half they
you,
did.
yeah, you could see when they scored their goals, they ran over to the corner.
Even after the game, they came and clapped us.
So these players appreciate, you know, fans coming out. So
Big, bro. It's
the
big.
connection's back.
Especially with active support and the chanting.
Yeah.
It's that atmosphere back again.
back,
It's
man. It's
that.
back.
It's that 12th man.
We're back,
It's getting back. It's getting back. Honestly, it is.
we said free the RBB and it's free.
It's free, bro. You can't say it anymore.
We're
They're
free.
now.
But still, we've got to free the red and black. Don't forget about that. We've got to free us. We've got to be number 1 again.
We're going to do some
All right, predictions.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Because I completely fucked up with the last game. I went 3-1. 2-all. 2-0 Wanderers to me. 2-0.
Go, but
fuck, bro.
yeah,
Every week I'm saying a win.
Yeah, never.
Like,
happens.
surely.
Surely.
Wednesday night. Come on, please.
Spit it out.
We'll go. I'll go 2-1.
I'm going 1-1.
Maltese.
I'm going 2-1 loss.
Yeah. Victory have to prove something. All over.
Big
the place.
call.
I see them bouncing back. I think they're, you know, sometimes after heavy defeats, teams fucking get ripped into. So I can definitely see the board getting involved after that loss. So there'll be a lot of, so what happens, guys, is even at the MPO level, after a big loss, all of a sudden at training, the committee's out there, the president's out there. All of a sudden, the players are saying, "Fuck, all right, we're in a bit of a, shit's getting serious now, and the pressure's on." So they're gonna come out really hard, and they score goals, you know. And I see us struggling with goals. So I do think we'll lose this one.
Be tight.
Unfortunately.
I'm hoping we change the formation in the second half.
Formation is not changing, bro.
Won't change.
I know, but
I'm
I
telling
hope,
you now.
but as if you didn't see the difference in the fucking game in the second half, man.
Yeah, but
When we
that
changed
that was a small tweak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was a
But
good
that-
tweak.
was a
I get it,
reaction.
but the
It was a
good
basis of the formation
That was
is
a
going to
reaction.
stay.
That was a reaction. You change the formation because he's reacting. He's not
No, it's
starting
just
off.
boring me that formation. Keeping Tracy locked up.
I don't know, man. After what was our game last week? Who did we verse before MacArthur?
Newcastle.
After that game, I have big question marks around Carl Robinson's style of coaching.
I don't like it. I like in the beginning.
You know, there's rules as I know I don't want to talk about that game because we've passed it, but there's rules in football. There's cardinal rules that you don't break, bro. Yeah. Number one is you don't change a centre back when you're in the league.
He justified his post match.
Oh, bro, I'll say something to you. I'll say something. I'll say something to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said right after the game finished, I said he's going to come out and say there was an injury.
Yeah,
because he can't come out and say, I did it straight.
Yeah.
And what he said, he didn't actually say it was injury. He goes, he's coming off a bit of a break. He was a bit tight, his ankle. So he made up some excuses there.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think, to cover that cardinal sin, do you think he might have left him out of the squad this weekend?
I believe so.
We saw Taz after the game. He was walking fine.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
exactly. I think he knew he fucked up.
Yeah, so he's
and
made
he
it
had
out
to
more.
cover that up. Yeah. And bro, can I say something? You don't make 3 changes in one go, bro. There's something called cohesion, bro.
Yeah, obviously chemistry.
In those positions.
So you know what it is? They've got to make those stuff because they've got this new rule.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know, but
Don't do
What's
it.
the new rule? What's the new rule?
well, there's 5 subs, and they've
Don't
got
make.
But
Brother, you don't change something
I
that's
know
not
you
broken.
don't, bro. But they've got a fucking.
But no, make one every 2 minutes.
You can't do that.
You got to do all 5 subs in 3 chances.
You know what I mean?
All 5 in 3.
Yeah.
So that
So
they
you go 2-2-1.
You've got
go
3.
2-2-1. You don't change 3 in one
Listen.
go.
No.
You've got 3.
The whole game changed after that.
I know.
Obviously, 100%.
You're lucky. You're lucky I wasn't on the last podcast, bro. I was blowing up for 2 days after that game, bro.
Free the boys.
Free the-
We won't. We all won't.
Lucky Southern had a game that night, bro. I was ready. I was ready to unleash, bro. But yeah, fuck. You know, let's just hope we get a win, bro, and continue.
See how we go.
That's it.
All right, that's pretty much a fucking wrap.
That's it.
One thing.
Oh yeah, shit.
Shout out to Retro Football.
We nearly forgot again.
We nearly
Balls to the rescue.
Stos had one job, bro. One job.
Shout out to Johnny.
I actually bumped into Fatty yesterday.
Eddie.
Shout out to the boys from Retro Football.
Shout out to Johnny, Fadi, and congratulations to Johnny on the little one.
Yeah,
Congratulations. Cheers to you,
Subscribe
Johnny.
to their channel.
Cheers.
That's all.
It looks like the neighbour of the child. Just want to get that across.
Retro Football. Go subscribe and support the boys, eh? Cheers.
That's all.
That's all.
All right.
Free the red and black.
Free the fucking red and black.
Laters.